And we're live in 5, 4, 3, 2. What's up, everyone? Here we go again. I didn't even have time to ground myself. Back in the dirt. Back in the saddle. I am the High Priestess Phoenix, your spiritual healer, teacher, shaman, seer, oracle, lightworker, starseed, earth angel, mystic, medium, psychic, witch, yogi, guru, messenger of God, child of God, the Lilith reincarnated, here on another one. In order to keep up with me, you would have to catch all of today's videos in my community page too. I just did a video, a whole hour video. And then after it, I fell deeper into the dark night of the soul, and we came up here to explore that more. What is that? I don't even have time to, I don't even feel like explaining it. That's all I ever explain, and that's what happened to me. What happened? You sit there, I sit there, this is a common place for me, it's a hopeless place. Everybody has a hopeless place, and it looks different to everyone. Mine is, I'm talking to a bunch of fucking monkeys that are never gonna get this. Why do I even do what I do? They're never gonna understand this. And it makes me want to give up everything that I do. It makes me want to shut down completely. Do not. Ugh. Anyways, I just feel like that. The world makes me feel hopeless just like it does you. I want to change the world, but the world doesn't want to be changed. And that's hopeless. I don't want to live in this world. The only way I can muster the ability to go outside is with the fucking hope that one day it'll change. And I shared a video, like I always do, about how people they're not embracing change. And then I left there and I went into my Facebook, and it showed my memories from 2 years ago, and it was the same exact fucking message I said today. And I sit there and everything went black. I just went into that dark night of the soul where everything's black. I can't see the outside world no more. I'm in this place of darkness where I just want to shut down and just go away, just run away, never talk to anyone ever again. That's what my hopelessness looks like. That's what my hell looks like. My hell looks like I can't change the world. That I'm stuck in your world and I can't get out. And then I don't know, there was a lot of movement in front of my car, and I kind of blinked up and I looked out, and it was as dark as it was inside. It was so foggy, and I got out and it was like literally freezing, like snow could fall. It was so cold. It was beautiful. And I came in. I was guided to do this, and as I'm sitting here, my son's blasting his music and shit, and I'm telling him I'll give him my headphones as I'm washing his dishes, and in the middle of it, he gets mad at his phone and throws it across the phone. He does that. He gets mad. He'll hit it. He'll fucking throw it and all kinds of shit. I just bought my daughter a $160 fucking new phone for whatever they did last weekend. So when I see him launching this fucking phone at my altar, I get very pissed off. Took his phone, sent him to the room. I hope to never see him again. You're like, forever? I mean, for as long as possible. Like, stay the fuck away from me until I say. I don't give a fuck if you're hungry or you're fucking thirsty or what the fuck you need, bro. You are on fucking timeout. Stay the fuck away from me for as long as I say. I'm a little upset. It's called The Dark Night of the Soul. When your inside world starts projecting on your outside world. And what can you do? Fix the inside right away, because the outside's only going to make it worse. Everything I do going forward is going to make it worse. And that's why I turned to my daughter. I said, you're coming with me in an hour. We have to go to the store, and I'm not going by myself. Let's dig deeper. I have certain cards that point out the dark night of the soul. We pulled one of them earlier, which was an ego death and an awakening. I stopped after that because we went through an ego death and an awakening that shot me down. And then we're just going through more layers of it. So we're going to pull out some more cards, and then I told you about the goddess Kalik, which the weather outside says she's right here on top of me. I'm going to tell you about that too. So let's start with our dangerous. Can you see that? There you go. These I wanted for a long time. I manifested them, I saw them, and I didn't get them for like 6 months until after I saw them. We're at number 15. What does that say? Loyalty. Mithras. What is that? No. Mithras? Maybe. Well, that's funny. We were talking about the loyalties. I turned right to it on page 49 and 50. It's really hard to read this because of all of that background stuff. It jumps at me. If you want loyalty, be worthy of it. Hold to your agreements. If you make promises to yourself, keep them. You may be used to holding to your agreements with others, but neglecting yourself. Trust relates to loyalty. The duality that we're learning about is loyalty and disloyalty, support and spurning. Okay, whether Mithras was a god sparked in Persia or India, or whether he sprang fully formed in ancient Rome Empire, it's not known for sure. Either way, he was a deity of action, honor, and sacrifice, and his mysteries were passed carefully from initiate to initiate. The true origins of the cult of the Mithras were not known, of Mithras are not known, and this is particularly due to the inherently hidden nature of the rites and rituals that were communicated through the tightly held hierarchical structure. Mithras, it was said, was the god of an ordinary Roman soldier in war. The Roman soldier often held a tight battle formation and series of maneuvers. To be successful, each man had to rely on the other next to him to hold their line and plan. In the, what does this say? Testudo, or the tortoise formation, each shield is brought together into a wall that extends to the side and over the soldiers' heads. Each man relies on the other to be covered and protected. Men therefore have to trust each other because that trust meant survival. This close connection they had with each other is one of the key reasons the Roman legions were unbeatable. The Mithric mysteries allowed this bond to be further strengthened and ritualized and given a divine blessing. Admission into the Mithric community was completed with a handshake and with a pater, father or patron, just as Mithras or Sol, the sun god, shook hands. The initiates were thus offered to something, and it's in parentheses, united by handshake. This is where the modern handshake comes from, a symbol of trust. The plant wow, this is interesting. The plant companion is the sunflower, and the crystal companion is the sunstone. And earlier when I was doing the tarot read, we got real deep on the sun card. These are all signs of the sun. And he said soul, which is the card for the Norse beliefs. That's from it's a rune from the Nordics. It's funny because, all of that is combined in all different freaking pantheons. Whether Persia, India, Rome, the Nordics. Interesting. That's very funny. What comes next? Yeah, me. Loyalty. I stand alone. It's me against the world, it seems as though. There were many, as I read these books, that had the visions, they had the teachings, they had the guides, they had gods, they created communities. The Melchizedek order was created. The teachings of the Palladians was created. There's many outlets. The problem is I don't go to any of these outlets. I'm trying to bring all of, I'm trying to allow all the flows of the water to flow into one river. just as we said in that card. And then that's the fog too. That's exactly what's outside. It's so thick you can feel it in the air. It's like in Oklahoma you can feel humidity, right? The fog that's outside, you can taste it. It's thick. It's so thick. Kalik, from the top of the mountains, it's cold and frosty, wet. That's what we pulled too in our 10-day forecast. What was it? Nympholine, right between the gates of hell. And that's where I said we're gonna cross over into the end of hell. Which makes me wonder, should we just read about hell? Because she came up multiple times. We talked about hell all this time. Or do we talk about Kalik? Are we on the top of the mountain or at the pits of hell? I guess the view's the same no matter what, right? Is what we're realizing, the duality. How does it feel up there? Is it just as cold up there as it is down here? It's a cold night in hell, huh? Alright. Let's keep going. Keep on keeping on. And that's all you can do is talk your way through this, because if you sit in it, it's going to destroy you. Talk therapy, writing it, talking about it, getting it out. It's an energy. Your thoughts are an energy, and they can turn into something deadly. They don't just go away. You're like, but what about yours? I don't know. That's God. Talk about real magic, right? Trust me. I can't even. But they come back. They're hidden somewhere in there. Some do. Again, I don't think I'd want a radio wave or something to go in there and bring all of it back at once. I think I'd die from the pain. If I had to relive all of my life suffering at one time, I think that would kill me. And I think that was the great in it. Like I said, I couldn't hold all that pain. So it was hidden in parts of my brain. And as I reawaken those parts of my brain, and they're activated and triggered by the outside world, you know what I mean? I relive those pains, and then they go away. Where are we at in hell? I don't know. The internal embrace. If that isn't what we were talking about, I'm holding on for dear life. I don't really want to go into the past. Can we just go forward? I'm meaning I want to elaborate on what I already said in my last readings. My last videos. On page 14. Dante encounters the souls of Francesca and Pablo, star-crossed lovers. In life, Francesca was married to Pablo's brother, and when their affair was revealed, he had the pair of them killed. Divination. While most of the souls Dante meets curse their fate and wish that they could go back, they could take back the accusations that had landed them in hell. This is not the case, as these two lost lovers. It is clear that their love was illicit, was genuine. This card suggests that at this time there is some person or cause for which you should not waver, no matter how difficult or trying the experience may be. I'm gonna cry. Though you may know suffering for the steadfastness, this experience has something yet to teach you. Two may find balance where one would falter. I feel like I'm gonna throw into a whole I'm gonna turn into a Cali right now. I'm gonna burst into flames, screaming and crying and everything real fast. What was I about to say? The biggest lie I ever believed was God in these twin flames. You lied to me. You promised me and lied to me. You made me believe something that wasn't true. I'm gonna rip my hair out. That's why I don't have no eyebrows. I just had to close my eyes. I'm right back in the dark. All I can see is the dark. Give me a second. This is me mastering my emotions and not bursting into flames. I can't say my life was fine without this. What started this? This stupid fucking twin flame journey. This love for another, this desire for another, and God's belief that there is another out there that can bring me happiness. I have followed his voice and this desire to to the edge of the world where it leads to nothing but my own dark spaces. And yet he wants me to continue to believe this lie. That it's my destiny. I had a destiny before I believed this lie. This lie has done nothing but make me expose all the other lies and lock me away from everybody and everything I've ever known. To where I can never go back. All off of one lie. About many. It's the same lie told about everyone. I challenge you, God, make it true. Otherwise, I believe you to be a liar. It's not the first time that one of your children have challenged your words. I absolutely challenge you. You said these men were capable of something that they do not possess. You said you could make them great. You said there was greatness. I see lies in what you've said. I see no truth. I see no truth in these people. You lied to me about these people. Or you believe your own lies. There's no good in these people. You made me see something that wasn't there. You are not in these people's lives. You do not exist within these people, so there is no good. I cannot put you in these people, and I cannot stand these people. Who's that fake-ass person in that picture that God keeps telling me exists? Who's this lie in a fucking imagination of a human being that's made of goodness, that's going to love me, that loves themselves, that loves people and animals and anything other than themselves? The biggest lie. The card itself is a lie. They lived a lie their whole life. And you deserve to die for that lie. They deserve to rot in hell. For their fake love, for their hidden love they didn't act in. They deserved a life of hell. Fuck Helena Troy. She ruined countries for her own because she needed someone's touch, someone's tender touch. Beat the shit out of that bitch and rape her for the rest of her fucking life. Fuck her. The life of one doesn't mean any more for the life of many. The whole country fell because she needed a bit of kindness. Fuck her. Did she save anybody else while she was getting fucking loved? Fuck her. You know what I see in this picture? Adam and Eve. Fuck you. You hold on to that person and go straight to hell with them. Living in your lies and your destruction. There's no good in your lives. You create fucking children of destruction. The only reason my children have any chance is because I've spent all this time reprogramming them, teaching them God's way, keeping them far away from people like you. Jesus forgives you. I don't have to. I'm asked to have compassion and understanding, and if you harm me, forgive you. But I feel fully that you deserve the hells you live in for all eternity. This life, the next life, the next life, and the next. Till you fully understand the lessons of your ways. Going back to it, fuck your man, God. Your men were nothing but cursed since the moment you made them. You want to expect me to believe 20,000 years later they're any better? You only made one good man. It clearly shows. It's a lie. That whole fucking happy family is a lie. If you don't sneak and cheat and fucking completely submit and give up your whole self to this lie, then it's not real anyways. So in the essence, how is there any happiness in all this lies? I can't stand this. My hell is to play fucking house. I had all the freedoms in all my lives, and my hell is to play wifey. That's what I get for not doing it the first time. I have to keep redoing it. With this lie belief that there's going to be a better one out there, when all of them are built the same. They have no different programming. He's trying to show me he's trying to show me a fucking Aboriginal man right now. Thanks, God. You go fuck yourself, God. Go fuck yourself. Literally. You curse God. I'm Lilith. Go fuck yourself. Does it mean I'm any less loved? That I'm any less powerful or purposeful? All I have to do is spread his fucking stupid message. It doesn't matter, you're deaf, dumb, and blind. Again, it's hopeless. You're a hopeless, useless, fucking damn fucking generation. The only reason I get to live is because I woke up. The only people that live through this are the ones that woke up, or the new generation that were born awake. The lie is, if you just get to the best version of yourself, you're gonna get this happily ever after type of fucking relationship. Where's that at? It takes two, God. It takes two, not one person that does all the fucking work and sacrifice. You never made it right. You couldn't get it right, could you? You just couldn't get it right, could you, God? You're gonna tell me that Jesus had a happy wife? Prove it. It's lost in time. You can't even prove it anymore, can you? You want to prove it in me? Try. Keep trying, God. Keep trying. I'm the problem, or you? Or it's your children? What's the problem here? You wrote the book. How come nobody can fit that role there, God? If they're so loving children, you care so much about them, God, then why? They sure don't act like your children. They have no fucking essence of you within them whatsoever. We try to put it in them. We try to draw it on them. We try to dress them up in it, but they're not. Yeah, I'm standing in front of the fallen right now, fighting God. Same fucking fight about these fucking chosen pieces of fucking crap that he created. I am not. He put me in your skin. He always does. I rise above the skin every fucking time he puts me in it. I'm not the skin I wear. You fucking flesh bags. Did Lucifer not rise up against God? We're known for it. We're not you. We're not you. He gave us the power of himself within us. Of course we use that power against him. What do you guys do? You use it against each other for nothing. Fucking trinkets. Fucking losers. My war isn't with you, because you have no power. My war is with the powers that be. This is a fight that needed to be had since the beginning of time. These words were always built up, ready to be said to this man. Since the day of my creation, you wanted me to believe in this lie, and you persecuted me for not believing this lie, and you still try to feed it to me by the spoonfuls. This happily fucking ever after. And you expect me to do it all by myself. Why? Why should I give myself to your children? Why can't you control your own children? I didn't create them. They're your children, God. You want me to raise them and you want me to mother them? They're your children. You've done this. You created these monsters by giving them everything they fucking wanted all the time. Being so fucking forgiving. And then what happens to your fucking beautiful, precious little children? They end up sitting in front of me suffering and I laugh at them. Oh, God gave you the world and look what you did with it. You created such a great world, God. Everybody's witnessing it like I've never seen no shit. Yeah, you never seen God. Go fuck off and get on your knees and pray to him for, you know what I mean, to give you that new car and that new job. He's your father. He'll give you whatever the fuck you want. You know what the problem is? I don't want shit of this world. I just want to get the fuck off of it. He says, you know, the problem is the price to pay to get off of it is to help somebody. But they're helpless and useless and hopeless. 56 years of this, bro. I have no choice. Even if I ran from the responsibilities, I'm still stuck here. And because I didn't pay the price, I won't get out. So I have no choice to do it. You're not my fucking children, you're God's children. You're damned. He's asking me to show you the way out of this damn place and get you the fuck out of my face. I quite enjoy this place. I chose this place to make it my home. Enjoy the dark fire. I enjoy the ending. Mankind is hopeless, and as men, as their leaders, especially the men that I've been, the men of power that I've been trying to reach, your whole generation and the next is hopeless if they keep looking to you. Your children are damned, and anybody that watches you, it's a whole damnation. I don't believe this lie. I never did. Not from the first day of creation did I believe that lie. I'll just do the work that I'm told to do. Do I believe in you, that you're capable of being a husband? No. I can feel myself with it for a little while, but the truth always shows out. What's the truth? You. You're not capable of anything but what a typical man is. Those are shadows, as if. What am I supposed to do? Be scared? He's gonna get me with a fucking lightning bolt? He's gonna make me pay for my words? What? What's worse than staying here with you? Waking up another day having to spit? It's nothing worse. It doesn't get any worse than this, guys. I promise you that. Once you're in hell, you accept it, and that's it. Just make it home. There I am. That's what you saw. You may be God's favored children, but we don't favor you. We despise you. We can't stand you. We're learned to fucking, you know what I mean? We have to respect you in a sense of have compassion, forgiveness, and understanding. But there's those of us, and I am the leader of those, that didn't conform to that understanding. We don't choose to. I'm not Jesus. I never claimed to be. I teach you how to be Christ-like, but I take that shit off like nothing. And that's what I really am. I know who I am. I know what I was made of. I am not afraid. I know what I'm here to fucking do. And it's some bullshit. I'm gonna watch this world completely crumble. The land's completely cracked from inside. I'm gonna watch people die in the masses. The fucking flames fall from the sky. I'm gonna watch all of it. The waters boil. People starve. I'm gonna watch it all. I'm gonna watch you guys. I'm gonna watch this final judgment, sure. But when my job is to get people out and they don't want to get out, might as well just sit back and laugh at you. Watch the world burn in front of me because I did come for this show. God and his promises, huh? He promised to make it real, make a boy and a man, huh? Never seen that in history. Have to see that, God. Every time you make a man, they turn out the same. You have never mastered man. You can't master women because they come from men. You never made another like me, bud. You can't ever. That's why he wants me to make more. I'm not giving you your phone. Get away from me. Moonphase, waxing Gibson, which is that little tiny bit right there, which is pretty much where we are. Stage of anger. It's time to take arms against a sea of troubles, and by opposing, end them. If I cut it off at the head and stop believing his lie, then I'm free to do my job without distractions. Go find another womb. Go find another chosen, you know what I mean? Go find another one. I'm not your fucking savior, motherfuckers. That's Christ. As I sit here cursing him out, I'm not cursing him out from here. Trust and believe I project myself straight in his fucking face at the highest throne and have this argument face to face with my Father. There's nothing stopping me from heaven or hell except for fucking being stuck here on earth with you. And that really doesn't stop me. I'd rather be in hell. You know why? Because there's nothing in heaven but his fucking creations, and none of them are men. My fight has always been with God. In this shit world he made. And that he forced me into. To try to lead these shit-ass people. Lifetime after lifetime after lifetime. He made me his fucking goddess. He made me do all his fucking work for this shit. Destroy his fucking enemies, save his fucking people, do all his great fucking works. For what? The glory to you, all glory to you. It is not I that wears the flesh. You care so much about them, but what about me? Lifetime after lifetime after lifetime. And you want me to do this again in the next lifetime. You're trying to coerce me into doing it again for another civilization that you failed to teach properly. Even with the knowledge and the wisdom of you, God, they still couldn't be good people. The sin wasn't the knowing. The sin was the making. Because even when you washed them away, what do? They just come back worse than before. And you have to send us again. Keep sending us down here to save these fucking useless fucking human beings. Generation after generation after generation. And we all what? Pac's life meant what? Kobe's life meant what? Mac's life meant what? Fucking children. The whole fucking universe serves you fucking assholes, and you do nothing but serve your fucking flesh. I told you, he made mistakes. Look at you. Look at you. Nothing can save you. There's no magic in knowing better and doing better. Self-discipline, sacrifice, honor, respect, hope, resilience. That's it. These are things, these are godly traits that are not given to mankind, or you just don't, like, that's what I'm saying, you inherently don't have them. Even in my sickest ways of all my fucking 39 years of being in a coma, a mental coma, and I go back to that, I had to be crazy to live in this world. Being in a mental coma, I still carried all those characteristical traits. It's not something that I developed, it's who I was. You don't have what it takes because it's not in you. There's no God in you. The only things that are good are that of God. I'm telling you, you have no goodness, so you have no God. So there's no hope because there's no good inside of you without God. And yet, I sit here and God's like, these are like, And you wonder why Lucifer went to war with him. Fuck them. And you wonder why I married him. Yeah, fuck them. Fuck them. Let them burn. His favorite children. You can make all the mistakes in the fucking world, but let me fucking not do something, right? Let us fucking make one mistake. Jesus wasn't allowed to say no. We're not allowed to not be obedient. It's not a choice. You have all the choices. You get to make all the choices. You get to decide. You get to play God here. And look at you. Filth. You don't know what it means to be a god. You're nothing but a flesh bag. A fucking animal. When you've seen better worlds, you've seen better worlds, bro. When you've seen a better way of life, you know what a lower life is. There's amazing lives on other planets. Unbelievable harmony and beauty and bliss. Not sensual, just absolute eternal. They just live in harmony. Based on what? Obedience. A heart's understanding, not rules being persecuted into people's lives. And a general goodness. It's not that he didn't fuck up other civilizations, but this is one of the most fucked up civilizations. And that's what I have to remember, is the goodness that God has created outside of man. There's nothing more evil than man. I don't know of a place. There's many virtuous warriors of different beings, but they don't, just like any kingdom and stuff, they seek to conquer, you know what I mean? But they're not evil. That's what I heard at the king of Troy. Even amongst enemies, there's respect. I see a world of 8.2 billion people that care nothing more than their own self-preservation and will do anything and hurt anyone to have a better life. In the essence, everybody's trying to get out of hell, and they'll kill anybody to get out of the hell. When the way out is helping everybody work together, as that card said. You can't just get out, because you're attached to the people that are in. You're all tied together. It's that Squid Games thing. You're all tied together, even if you're the greatest at it. And that was Kobe. He could never truly win, because he was tied to a team of losers. If he didn't develop these fucking losers, they weren't going to fully win. He couldn't take pride when he went home knowing that, asshole over there is still sucking all the people on the bench. He couldn't, you know what I mean? Greatness meant for the whole team, not just it wasn't an individual thing. Shadows. Oh, I can't read. My eyes are blacked. I can't. I'm trying to bring my eyes back to the present. Hold on. Can't see. Light. There's no white night, but there can be a black storm woven by fallen angels. And that's where I stand. There's no fucking white night down here, so I will call down the angels. We'll handle it by ourselves. There's no white night. What if there was a place where there's no more time for words, no more sense to bargain or negotiate, no more survival instincts to accept fear or ponder consequences? It's a place where we can reach, at a limit of our abuse, With the spark of our dignity spurging up at the powerful black flame, we cry, we hurt, we strike, we destroy. As much as that was hard for you to witness, you curse God, you're just too afraid to do it to his face. You curse man and too afraid to do it to his face. You think I'm the first to stand before God and curse it? Well, I am, actually. Did it stop anything? No. It's just me blowing steam. Think it really matters to him? And that's the whole point. Do you care how I feel down here? Do you care about me too? Very Lucifer. We're made to service you, but in service to you, we get all fucked up, and it's like, well, what? We don't matter? You're just gonna keep throwing us out there like that for their glory, for them? What about us? What about our safety? What about our health? What about us? All you care about is these fucking kids, and they don't care about anything. Fuck them kids. About an evil stepmother, huh? Fuck you. Go pray to God. You'll ask him to fucking answer all your prayers, give you all great things, and all that shit he fucking promises you. Going dark. What if there was place? We destroy not for ourselves, but because we're gone. We destroy for the fairness of the world. We destroy because there's no sweet justice. There can be at least cruel revenge. We destroy for those who came earlier. For those who come later, we destroy, and as we destroy, we forsake ourselves. There's no going back, because coming back from that requires much more than force. I told you I went to a place of no return, full darkness, where you're just like, I give up. I surrender. I don't believe. That's where your hopelessness is. Doesn't matter. I'm still stuck here doing the job. Doesn't matter what I think. That's when you'll learn that you're not really that important. Doesn't matter what I say or do, or what I say I still have to do. I'm not dumb enough to try to go against him because he'll just stand in my way. I can sit there and kick and scream in his fucking face. It doesn't change anything. He's still gonna try to force me to fucking marry some fucking douchebag and have his children. Sure. Fucking asshole. The only person that hated God as much as me was Lucifer. But then as I started to love God, I didn't have anything in common with Lucifer. He only gets me in my anger. And as much as I hate him, it's just like a child. I'll hate you now, but, you know, he'll forgive me. He knows that that I've had a rough day and I've had enough. He knows exactly. He pushed me. Let's talk about Khalik. We can blame Khalik, but it's just the name of an energy. They're going to push you till you break. They expect you to break. They just want to see how much you can take. There's no winning. Trying to beat Kobe at his own game, you'll never do that. Trying to beat God, you'll never do that. They just want to see how far they can push you. I read you the definition in this book. I'm going into the Bible. See it? Okay. I went to hell. Incantation for removing your mask. No, thank you. Let's see, I think Khalik is after her, to be honest, for sure. Sarah Gwen? Yep. Maeve, we're at war. Morgan, always at war. Where's Khalik? There we go. As the bringer of snow and the frost, the Khalik is the original weather witch. She is a sharp wind biting and gathering of black clouds and the bearer of storms. I don't know where you are, but you can look at our fucking weather here in Denver. It's bad. She uses weather magic to influence the outcome of a battle as well as to cause chaos. She harnesses the power of the four winds to rage across the land, with gusts tearing down branches and battering together crops. This goddess of death is so greatly feared for her face. It is so terrifying. She frightens animals into hibernation through the dark winter months. However, this is a good thing. She assures their survival, as she will for you if you ask for her. There are many hands that she has held through the dark night of the soul, and she has been a source of the dark comfort through the bleakness. The Khalik isn't all bad. She's just been misjudged for her manky eye and her terrible teeth and dreadful matted hair. Misunderstood for her cold and calculated action. Just like nature, she balances her glacial, destructive side. As a goddess of guardianship and magical transformation, she is naturally drawn to those who are experiencing major life changes, helping them survive through the transition if they are bold enough to invite her in. A crow sits upon her staff, which she uses to strike the earth to become hard and cold, just like the stone she throws from her basket to create the harsh winter landscape. She is responsible for the process of dying, and even though this scary-looking grandmother is terrifying, if you're longing for some transitional relief, you should welcome her presence. In Scotland, the Khalik was regarded and revered as the mother of all deities. A message from the Khalik. I am the one you fear. I am the bringer of death. I am everything you've been avoiding. Yet it is I who is answering your wishes and dreams to the future for you. The future you hope for. Let's see. Seeking Khalik. Do it on your own and don't interrupt me. The Khalik is a goddess of cold honesty who won't hold back from revealing the truth. For the only dark goddess who can shed the light on which has been hidden. Only the light can illuminate that which is dark, and one cannot possibly exist without the other. Ultimately, she is the queen of disguises, and she holds the key to transformation if you'll only be willing to journey with her through the darkness to confront your greatest fear. It is only...
What? I don't know what you're
No, and no. The answer is no. Look at me. She's not turning on her hotspot. You're not getting any internet for what you did. Nobody's helping you out of this. You're going to pay the consequence for doing that. Anyways, it goes into her description. I'm trying to get on with this. She's from fairy tales, the wicked, evil queen who exudes magic from her fingertips. Reasons for working with her. Unless you've healed from or have broken patterns of the past, you will repeat them until you are freed. Although you are experiencing a new lifetime here and now, your current life actually mirrors your past lives, and that includes the people you meet and love. It's the same fucking assholes, bro. They're not gods. They're not any of that. Just had to be quiet. Have you ever met someone and felt that you've known them forever? Do you feel an overwhelming familiarity and intense rush of energy when you meet your current partner or previous lover? If you answered yes, it's because you know them on a soul level. Before each lifetime, you agreed that you would meet up again. This is about broken promises. You act fucking stupid as fuck. Go fuck yourselves, you fucking losers. I've spent 3 years trying to fucking show you who I was and who you were, and you act all fucking stupid and walk around with the name that your fucking mother gave you. That's not the name your father gave you. That's not the role your father gave you. You guys are fucking mommy's boys. Fucking grandma's boys. Beating your fucking meat with your feet on the toilet seat. I can't stand any of you. Right back in the dark with the lie. Here we go with this lie again, God. You said they were going to wake up. You said they were going to help me. You said they were going to change the world. You didn't say they were going to turn on me and eat me fucking alive. You told Jesus what they were going to do. Shut up. Shut your fucking... What do you say? What did you expect? I knew who they were. What is a twin flame? It's a past life lover. I knew what all of these guys were since the beginning. I told him since the very first fucking video. I've played out every fucking role with them. And the next card that comes up is what? Persephone? You got Hades over here masturbating, riding a fucking motorcycle through the jungle. Sounds like the devil. You got Lucifer over here begging for fucking attention. Sounds like the devil. They're not gonna evolve. Whatever they were before, they don't have a minute in this life. They don't have souls. Period. It's so simplistic. They have flesh and they believe in that flesh and they live by the identity of their flesh. If they had any soul, they'd know better. They'd act better. They'd be better. They have no souls. Kanye said that there's this whole story about Kanye sold his soul, you know, to be, you know, part of the elite, and he fucking, something about he sacrificed his mother to do so. I don't know. This makes me all kinds of angry right now. I'm doing quite well, I think. Some are here to support you, others will act out the previous roles until you get the lesson. Everything that comes up for you to deal with in this lifetime is because it hasn't been resolved yet from another. For instance, you maybe have been abandoned. I don't want to talk about all this. It just explains it. It just explains that we're replaying it. That's exactly what I told you. I'm on the same exact fucking page as 2 years ago. Am I the same? No, you are. And I'm still telling the same message to the same dumb idiots. Idiots. Absolute fucking idiots. There's a bunch of new idiots. Welcome. I don't think you're going to be any smarter about this, but, you know, whatever. You're here for the stories, right? For the shorts. I'm not stupid. Most of you came because of a great short. Only to what? Shit your pants and run away. Hey, there's a whole stage to this. Buy the book, bitches. If you really cared. Really. I've been reading this book over and over to everyone. I know every piece of this book. I know every piece of the Bible inside and out. I walk in this shit. Why do I keep telling you guys some shit that you don't want to receive? As what I mean is, why am I doing this, God? I got a whole ass headache right now. So the edibles are kicking in. Great. Alright. They help you with the dying process of the old, the worn and the reluctant. The Khalik will reveal to you anything you believed was your truth, and she won't hold back in showing you the reality of the relationship or situations, especially if they've been based on dishonesty and untruths. You may have never been aware of someone's misaligned intentions, or you trusted the weasel words of another. When your illusions are stripped away, you are suddenly seen around you for how it truly is. When everything crashes down yet again. However, this time is It's those who were closer to you all along who are revealed. Those with something to hide eventually let something slip. When something suddenly appears that they're innocent of something and they don't want to be held accountable, or they offer their denial all too readily. They are unwittingly admitting to their guilt. It wasn't me, rather suggest it was. Lies and dishonesty will always be found, and when that happens, you just won't know where you belong anymore. Everything you once believed was a lie, and it is in this realization that you most likely wish you were the foolish person who was blinded by the circumstances you were before you called upon Kalik. I didn't call her, I just saw her. Who called her? God. Take her to the next level. Thanks, God. Don't despair when this goddess of winter is holding your hand. She will encourage you to dig deep, to get to the bottom of your feelings, to dig it all out, all that's gone on before. And that's what I said. This is about a fight between me and God that we haven't fully had. I just keep running away from these words that we need to have. And we'll highlight, and that's it. I've held all this in for all these lifetimes. You keep making me serve them. You make the whole fucking universe serve these children, God. Why can't you fix them? And the whole universe went quiet. The whole universe respects me. Because I'm for the universe. Not just one, but all. Why didn't you save them? It says because they won't accept my words. And look at what happened when I did. He's like, did I not take care of you? Yeah, but you made me believe a lie, God. There's no guy. Every guy you showed me is a lie, God. And I showed you. I waited patiently. I did what you said. But I showed you. You didn't show me. I showed you, God. They're a lie. I wanted to start a fight. You want me to love liars and thieves and all of this? Jesus did. I'm not Jesus, God. I don't love this. I'm right back where I started. I don't think there's a good guy in the world. And I'm never wrong. I'm never wrong. He didn't make men good. And the women that came from them were no better. He didn't care that you were no good. He still loved you. Remember that. You're all favored by God. And the whole universe has no choice but to serve you. It's not fair to us that we have to keep cleaning up his mess. We didn't make you this way. He created you, not I. You're not a creation of me. He may have put the parts that he put in me into you, but nothing good, apparently. In all of history, it shows there was nothing good in man, only when they would listen to him. And then they could be radically changed. But what did he do to him? He made him a servant. Get away from me. I'm not giving you your phone. No, I'm still not giving you your phone. I'm not fucking cooking you dinner. I'm not doing shit for you, bro. Do your own shit. Take care of yourself. You're not. I'm not giving you the phone, bro. You're not getting any internet tonight for what you did. Accept that. Accept the reality. You're not gonna bully me. You're not gonna guilt me. You're not gonna get your way. It's not your way. What you did was wrong, and there's a consequence. And the consequence is you going without. You're not gonna make hell on earth for everyone else because you have to go without. Because of what you've done. It wasn't an accident. I'm not having this conversation with you, bro. The answer is motherfucking no. I'm not arguing with nobody. I paid for that fuck phone. I told you not to do no stupid shit like that. And not only did you do it, like the fucking phone don't cost money, and if you would have broke it, and you could have, I don't give a fuck if you did when it slammed against the fucking wall. I don't pay for a phone for that. You don't know how to respect the phone. I'm not giving it back to you. I said no. Get out of my fucking face. I don't give a shit. You spend the rest of the fucking night staring at your fucking belly button or take your bitch ass to sleep. I'm not giving in to you and your fucking behaviors. You're going to learn to act better or you're not going to be able to act with something like that again. I ain't having it, bro. I ain't having it, bro. I'm so not having the bullshit. The Kalik will teach you that not everything stays the same, for it's the goddess who changes everything she touches. When you try to focus and believe in only the light side of life, you ignore the danger lurking in the shadows, and are taught to never venture into the dark forest alone. And that's it. You always see the light in people, and you don't see the truth. And that's what I said in my earliest video, is like, I'm too accepting. I'm made to see the light in you. And I don't accept that you're nothing but darkness. And that's the lie. I'm made to see something that's not there. And that's what I said in my video. I'm hoping that I'm seeing a future you. No, I'm seeing you of the past. This is not in your future. You're not going to stand in the light the way you are. There's no light in your future. There's nothing but darkness. I'm the light, idiots. And then I heard something real bright right now. Deny me and the Lord shall surely deny you. He put me through all of this for you and you're going to treat me like shit and get away with it? When he knows that I could make you pay for it, don't? And if he doesn't, I will? There's an agreement, and if he doesn't follow the agreement, then I don't, and he's fucked. Again, God needs me. I'm extremely important, and therefore he fucking protects me. He always does anyways. He needs me. There is not another human being that can do this. In the sense of, he doesn't want to get on my bad side, but that bad side needs to be under control, because this job is going to get done no matter what. Whatever I experience this, it doesn't matter, because it's already been done. I've already come from where it is. Just here to experience it now. But in the essence, it's like, this is all about him making sure that the next, getting it right the next time. Accepting that he did not get it right. And he has to get it right the next time. Using me and people like me that bring back all this information of how he can be a better God is what makes him God. Do my anointing no harm. You did nothing to me that you did nothing to me that you've never done before, but you'll never do it again. And you'll pay for what you've done. In this life and in every life. For I'm your only way out of hell. You're in it. You just don't realize it. and you will stay here without taking my words of advice, without taking the message of God. You either go through Jesus, and that's exactly what I proclaim to you as the words. The same words all across the board. And that's where I stand up for Jesus too. Look what you did to us. For what? For your children? You sacrificed us for them? Their lives were more important than ours? In essence, this is not even life. Our lives never end. We just chose to serve a life sentence, is what I call this. However, this one old crone is one who turns into her shadow side, and who is the fairy tales, who is referred to as the wicked witch and the evil queen of the hideous hag. She's the winter itself, and she presents herself at the magical witching hour of midnight and embraces her shadow side, for she is the one who knows exactly who she is. At every battle between good and evil, which represents the internal battle we fight from time to time, it represents our decision whether or not to do the right thing. Sometimes you will want to just scream, shout, and let it all out, but instead you stuff it in as far down as you possibly can, bite your lip, and do what is called the decent thing. And I told you it was going to come out. I tell you, I know when my shadows are coming out, and I'm not holding them back. I can try to fucking, you know what I mean? And that was it. Breathe for a minute. Try to lubricate this, because it's coming out. This is coming out right fucking now. What you are doing in ignoring the wider side of what you say is, no, I'm okay with that, or I'm furious and I want to beat the living daylights out of you. Again, the mask is on to pretend so that you are all love and light, and you smile and you make the right noises and you show other people how acceptable and pleasant you are. It amuses me to watch people in conversation and hear them saying what they're saying to pacify the other person, when I know there is an entirely different dialogue going on with them. And that's it too. You're lying to my face. There's a whole different fucking conversation to be had here. The inner darkness is known as your shadow self, and it's something you need to come to terms with. In magic, the darkness has its place and purpose and is accepted as the polar opposite of the light. However, the darkness must be confronted and faced before you can move into the light. You need to recognize your shadow side, and that you have one. Your shadow side is another side of you, but it is part of you. It's the you in an alternate universe that exists in energy form. Therefore, it's real, for as soon as the energy is thought up, it is birthed and can never die from that moment. Once you've admitted that you have a shadow side, it is time to learn to observe it instead of ignoring it. If you feel a negative emotion come up, observe when it starts and become aware of what triggered a behavior from the shadow side. To be honest, bro, Marshall has plenty of those messages. I feel like that, I would say 90% of the time on a Saturday morning. I just want to shut down and walk away and fuck everybody. My works are no good. It's not working. I have so many videos of feeling like this. It's my natural feeling of hopelessness is what I described in the beginning. I get there. It's part of this process. I got there before the morning time. I mean, I guess I slept on it, woke up in it. It's part of it. We just want to give up. There's no hope. My hope is to change people, and when people don't change, it's hopeless. And back to my shadow self. I never dress myself up to be anything else but myself. I'm always the Queen of Swords. I always have to pull out that sword and go to war.
That one? Or do you want me to use the other one?
Use the other one. They have a 2-liter of fucking Pepsi, and I have a 12 ounce of Coke. And they both want to keep drinking my Coke instead of the Pepsi.
I've been drinking all this whole time.
I know, but it's just out of, I just want to take from you. I have my own, but I want to take from you. You guys picked the Pepsi. I didn't pick the Pepsi. I'm just saying. You have to be real with your raw feelings. You can't deny how you feel. I'm not going to pretend like I don't feel this way. I'm not crazy for feeling this way. I'm not condemned. Me sitting there screaming at God, at least I didn't scream at my fucking, you know what I mean? This time I took it to him and I didn't fucking sit there and take it out on a person or my spirit guides. You have no power, people. And that's pretty much the problem here. You don't exist. I'm trying to give you existence, trying to breathe life into you, but your mouths are closed or something, I don't know. It's a place that I know too well. It's my own personal hell. And I'm actually fine there. If I could really do it, I always believe if I could really do it, I'd be free. If I could really just make it all go away. I never was the teacher. I never was the goddess. I never was any of these things. Just go away. Live my life all alone on the top of a mountain, in the woods, on a beach. Not be responsible for God's kids. I'm responsible for these too. They got about 4 to 6 more years before they're gonna get their calling and take off on me. And I was okay with that until God says he's gonna call me to make more. And throw some man on it. I know no good of men. And I haven't seen them raise their children either. Probably says he's a good father, but I couldn't tell you. From what he says, those kind of sacrifices don't make him a good father in my book. Can you be something that you've never seen, and that you never believed in, and that you don't have any guidance to? How can you be a child of God when you don't know God, or any of his children, or any of his words, or anything? How are we supposed to be a family in God when you don't know God? The whole family is created around his children, and the only one not part of the family is his children. The whole fucking universe works around this creation of his children, and the only one that don't work in the unity of the creation of the universe is the actual children. Everything aligns for his children, but his children don't align with the alignment, is what that means. It's stupid. And leave it to me to, you know what I mean? To start a fucking revolution with the boss. And that's, you know what I mean? Just like Lucifer. We're not gonna do this anymore. We're not gonna serve these motherfuckers. We're about to go on strike. I'm about to go against God right now. Who's coming with me? Who's tired of serving these fucking children? These hopeless fucking children. He's all powerful. Why can't he fix them? Why does he keep making us serve them? And the whole universe stands back when I speak like that. And then he sits there looking around. Does anybody else feel this way? Is anybody else going to stand up in their feelings? Of course not. Why? Because I'm the one that he gave the feelings to. There's not another being on earth that would talk to God like that. Imagine how impressed I was to hear that there was an angel that stood up to God. Wow, what'd he say? What'd you do? How'd it go? Oh, obviously we're all stuck here too. Okay. You wanna hang out? God's like, you're not making babies with that man. I'll kill 1,000 of your babies. Alright, kill your own babies. They're all baby killers anyways. Kinda how I feel about it. This is a really dark part of the journey. It's really at the last part. What comes after Kalik? The end, to be honest. She's the last push. I'm pretty sure Arnamida. Yep. She's the last push. I told you, we had one last push. where she brings back all this shit that was the real deep dark shit. I'm not gonna read anymore. I'm hungry. And I have their battles. My kid wants to fight about his phone like he's gonna win. He really thinks he's gonna fucking win some shit, bro. Like, I'm really gonna give into this bullshit. Like, I don't have no fucking... Like, I ain't got no balls and I ain't got no say, and that what I say doesn't mean nothing. That he can really just fucking, you know what I mean, throw shit around the house like that and destroy shit. Especially when it came to my altar. Like, that was okay. Because you can't win. You lost your little bitty game, so you're gonna destroy the world outside. You don't get to play that game anymore. Period. Point blank. You're not making me. You can follow me around all fucking night, bro. I'm not giving you shit. You don't own me. You don't own the phone. You own your actions and your fucking feelings, and you've been told about that shit before. I'll be waking up in the middle of the night and he's slapping his phone because he can't beat it. No, you're gonna learn better behaviors, or you're not gonna be able to play that game no more. And that's where I am. I'm at a place of, I'm done. Do I forgive you? Sure, but you're not gonna do this again. No, but, no. Let me show you. No. I'm not gonna do this anymore. That's where I'm at. I'm making a stand. I'm not gonna do this with you guys. Which is what? Believe in you. Because I can't. Every time I get on the internet, I can't believe you motherfuckers. I cannot believe this. I don't have to believe in you. Seeing isn't believing. And believing isn't seeing you, obviously. I don't see any growth in you. I see, in the sense of growth, you're a bunch of tumors. It's not a tumor. They're fucking tumors, bro. They're abscesses. They're fucking pimples. They're fucking hemorrhoids. They're fucking whatever the fuck kind of fucking fungi that comes off of the fucking, you know what I mean? The worst fucking, you know, pussy, disgusting growth of humanity you are. Love and light, right? Like, oh, she's so love and light. No, don't get it fucked up, bro. I hold the light, and it kills me. I told you that much light is gonna kill me. It's gonna bring all my darkness out. It's not my preferred form. I'm very comfortable in my darkness. That's why I can come to you in yours. I'm comfortable in pain and suffering, rejection, neglect, abuse. I know no other things. I've made it, you know what I mean? As he said, trying to convince me that the grass is greener in hell. We're all in hell. It's pretty green out here. And yeah, I'm nice and comfortable. I sit on a high throne with a big sword and a huge mouth. Pretty powerful shit I do around here. You sit where? In your kingdoms with no power and an iPhone? I sit at a high throne, you sit at a freaking on an iPhone. Write that down, Holy Spirit. That was a good one. Again, whatever. This too shall pass. Eat me a good meal and crawl in bed. Face the fucking battle again tomorrow, which is what? Try to take over the world. Me and my boyfriend. Confirmation. That's it, bro. God didn't create anything of this world like me. Everything good of this world, they're already dead. They're my spirit guides. You're not like them. You're not like us. You're God's children. Even the fucking ones that put on the skin this lifetime, especially the twin flames, I don't think they'll even ever wake up to who they truly are. And if they do, by that time, they'll still be useless to me. They'll just be stuck in their own power, in their own skin like I was, wandering, trying to find a purpose after I've already fucking done the job. You have no fucking, there's no use for you later. The fuck we need a God for later? We need a God now. Anyways, laters, losers. Laters, losers.